Hello, my friends. Hope you all are doing well. I thought today I would read a story to you all. And as I was thinking about what story to read, I thought about how flowers and plants need water. And sometimes I like when it rains because it helps the flowers that we plant around the house, which we just did a couple days ago. I know that they need water and I don't want them to die. So I heard we might be getting rain this afternoon. Um, and it's not a bad thing if it rains. You can still do fun things. You could read a book in your house, or you could go jump in the puddles if your parents would think it's okay. I know when I was younger, I remember I put rain boots on and it was warm outside. So the rain was actually warm and I was just in the street stomping in the puddles and the water just felt so good on me. So that's one of my childhood memories that I remember. And maybe you've done that already, or maybe your parents will let you. But there's so many fun things you can do on a rainy day. So I thought this book would be perfect. The rain came down. And as you can see, I'm somewhere else in my house. I thought I would sit in this comfy chair. And this is one of my daughter's rooms. So I thought I would sit in the chair and read this good book. And I haven't read it yet. So we're going to read it together. But it looks like a good book, especially for today. So on Saturday morning, the rain came down. It made the chickens squawk. Look at those. And you could tell, because I know we've talked about this before, but remember when it rains, look at those clouds, how dark they become. That's how I'm looking outside today. It's not as sunny as the other couple days, so it might rain. The cat yawned at the chickens and the dog barked at the cat. And still, the rain came down. How do you think they're feeling? Look at their faces. The man yelled at the dog and woke up the baby. Oh boy, you never want to wake up a sleeping baby. Stop all that yelling, shouted the man's wife. The dog barked louder, and still the rain came down. Maybe the dog thinks if he barks loud enough that the rain will stop. But do you think that's possible, or if that's true? Let's see. A policeman heard the noise and stopped to see what was wrong. And remember when the police came to our classroom and visited us and we went out to the vehicle and we talked about how police help us, keep us safe. So they always make sure that we are all okay. His car was blocking traffic, and half a block away, a woman squirmed in the back of a taxi. There's the police car. Look at the dog. Oh, and look at what the police officer has. Hurry up or I'll miss my plane, she told the taxi driver. So he started honking his horn. Oh, does he look happy? Has your mom or dad ever honked the horn before, driving the car? The truck driver in front of him got mad and started honking back. I have tomatoes to deliver, he shouted. He does not look happy. The ice cream man, ooh, I love ice cream. The ice cream man heard the honking and turned up the music on his van. Why do you think he turned up the music? Yeah, because he didn't want to hear all that noise and honking. Jingle a jingle went his music. Slappity-dis-slap went his windshield wipers, and still the rain came down. So he's not happy that rain was coming down. Usually people don't get ice cream in the rain. The owner of the beauty parlor came out to see what all the fuss was about. She bumped into the barber coming out of his barber shop, and they began to argue. Oh, that's not nice to argue. Up on his ladder, the painter grumbled, "I can't paint in the rain." He started to climb down and bonked the barber in the head with his can of paint. Now all three of them were arguing. I know sometimes it's a bummer when it rains because you can't play outside or you can't paint, but I always try to find the positive in everything. So the fact that my flowers that we just planted are going to get watered when it rains makes me feel so much better. And I can stay inside and hang out with my girls. And I love to look outside and see the weather, the beautiful weather. And rain can be beautiful because sometimes after rain and the sun comes out, you might be able to see a rainbow. And it's so beautiful. Next, the baker stepped out of his bakery. "My roof is leaking and my cakes are getting wet," he moaned. He opened his umbrella and poked the pizza man in the nose. So they joined in the bickering too. He probably did it on accident. But nobody is having a good day today, it looks like. A boy ran by, chasing a small boat down the stream in the gutter. He splashed a little girl and she began to cry. And still, the rain came down. Look at that little boat. Yeah, and if you have a little sailboat like this and it's raining, you can put it in the water, or you can have a bath and put the sailboat in the water and have a nice warm bath. And you can tell he is prepared for the rain because he has rain boots and a rain jacket and a rain hat. And he's very happy. The grocery man stomped out onto the sidewalk and yelled, "Where is that delivery truck? I need my tomatoes." He ran into a lady coming out of the clothing store and knocked her boxes into his fruit stand. Oh boy. Look at that mess. Oranges, apples, and lemons bounced down the sidewalk, and still the rain was coming down. Do you have a favorite fruit you like to eat? I have to say, I love apples. The policeman walked back to his car. "What is all this ruckus about?" he asked. The whole block was honking, yelling, bickering, and barking. Look at, you can tell it's rainy. You can see the raindrops. You can see everyone outside. And it looks like a mess. And then, let's predict what you think is going to happen next. And I don't know, so I'm going to predict. I'm hoping that everyone gets along now, because we always talk about being kind. So I hope that everyone starts being kind and in a better mood, and everything is better. Let's see. The rain stops. Look at that. And see, look at the rainbow. So I tell you what, if it rains today or tomorrow, whenever it rains again, and then the sun comes out, go outside and see if you can see a rainbow somewhere. Because it is such a beautiful picture to see that rainbow, and so worthwhile. Like, it's okay, it rains, because the sun will always come out again. And so did the noise. The sun came out and the air smelled fresh and sweet. Everything shimmered and a rainbow stretched across the rooftops. Look at everyone is amazed at that rainbow. They forget what they were arguing about. I love it. It's much too nice a day to be arguing, said the baker. I have cakes to bake, and I have pizzas to make, said the pizza man. Oh, I love this. They don't want to argue anymore. They want to be kind. I could use a shave while my building dries, said the painter to the barber. Then they went inside. Look at that. They're even helping each other. The policeman said, everything looks A-okay here to me. Look at that. I am so glad everyone is in a better mood, being nice to each other. And he drove off in his car. The woman in the taxi decided she had time to have her hair done before her trip, and she went into the beauty parlor. That's really nice. I know when I get my hair done, it always makes me feel better. And I know a lot of your moms goes and gets their hair colored or trimmed or cut or styled, and I bet they love it. So the lady with the boxes got into the taxi and went home. And look at, he is helping her with her boxes. It pays to be nice and kind. The truck driver told the grocer, I have your tomatoes. Wonderful, said the grocer. But first, I have to pick up this fruit. And I love how they're helping each other pick up the mess. They all fell over. The little girl and boy helped him, so he bought them ice cream cones. And the ice cream man gave them each an extra scoop because it was such a nice day. This makes me so happy. And I hope all of you at home are being nice and kind to your brothers, sisters, helping your mom and dad out at home, maybe doing some chores or playing with your brothers or sisters, listening to your parents, because those are all ways to be kind also. Then the man, his wife, and their baby had a picnic together in the backyard while the dog, the cat, and the chicken slept in the warm afternoon sun. How many of you have ever had a picnic before? I've had also. And I love it because you can have a picnic in your backyard. Or you can go to the park and have a picnic. But I love how everyone is so happy right now. The end. So I hope you love this story. I miss you all so much. Think about the setting, where this all takes place, the characters, the plot of events happening. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. And like always, I love you, I miss you, and always be kind. Bye, my friends.